No lie.
You literally have no reason.
I know, Biggie. These are some fake ass ant-shaped BBL heifers. Let's talk about it. So the episode begins with Sapphire running the entire dog up on Smiley's ass. I mean, look at Scarface's ass. She like, the fuck is going on? That's funny. Smiley really isn't doing anything though. She's just sort of like standing there and letting Sapphire hit her. But I mean, they gotta rip her off of Smiley. Like, girl, why aren't you letting it go? Like, seriously. Well, you know what? That's Smiley holding on to her hair. You know what? Yes, bitch. Smiley, she ran up on you. Tear that bitch's weave off, ho. Is it just me? I don't know if I am so thirsty, but just, I would love to be fighting and then just you have all these big men just like touching you and like trying to rip you apart. I don't know. Like, it's just so, God. I mean, Smiley holding on to that wig so hard, Tsiki got to get in there. She start popping off and get my friend, get the fuck off my friend, bitch, pop, 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 pop. Look at her. Go, Tracy Morgan, get your friend. And finally, they get separated and the wig comes off. Good, Smiley. Good, 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 good. Sapphire's shifted wig ass is going to be like, we gonna fight again. What you wanna fight? I wanna fight. I didn't even run up on her right. Smiley says she doesn't wanna fight. And Natalie accepts that. I guess Natalie just wanted to see them fight one time. And then she's fine. So she gets to stay in the house. After that, we got these two walking in. Miss T and DJ Floor Low Basement Concrete. Woo! Now, back in the backyard, the moment we've all been waiting for, Scar Credit addresses to Tsiki, honey. She didn't like how Tsiki went on a live and mocked her and was like, you want to give me a hug? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Scarface wants an apology, okay? Tsiki's like, why do you need an apology from me? And Scarface was like, well, I just feel like I came in with good energy and you came in and were being just rude and mocking me. I mean, it gets so bad where Tsiki tells somebody to hold their purse. And I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, is she about to scrap? Oh, where my popcorn? Oh. But no, it was some kumbaya type of shit. And everybody's clapping, but we know this shit ain't gonna last, honey, because they already beefing right now on Instagram. And reunion, they gonna get it popping. But for now, I guess they're good. Now here go T, DJ Sky, and a fine-ass cameraman walking to the backyard. And immediately, Ahna and DJ Sky confront each other. And this is the first time they've seen each other since their fight that they had before, where DJ Sky was doing karate chop moves and all that shit. Ahna's like, yeah, I have a problem with you, bitch. Ever since you ran up on me, what the fuck? Why you do that? You want to fight? You want to fight? DJ Sky is like, no, I don't want to fight. And you know what? You're right. I shouldn't have ran up on you like that out of nowhere. And I said, oh my God, look at the, like, just, wow. But this is not motherfucking HGTV, Flower Garden, Hoo-Hoo, Unicorn, Sunshine, Rainbows, Lifetime Movie, Happy Endings. Nah, bitch, y'all need to scrap. We also see Scarface and T talk, you know, kind of make peace since they had their little fight at the bowling alley. I mean, we know they're not cool now, but during this scene, it was nice to see them be kind of, you know, nice to each other. You know what I mean? Now they all go in the house, and just when we think everything is, you know, kumbaya, Natalie's messy ass tells Scotty that she needs to forgive somebody. And Scotty's playing dumb. She's like, who? Natalie's like, Ahna, bitch. And then Anna's like, oh, what happened? Why you mad at me? You ran up on me first. Why you bad? Scotty is just really getting riled up and really emotional. I don't know, like, it's just, she's so frustrated that she lost her fight with Ahna, honey. And it just really, like, Scotty makes herself look so bad whenever she fights Ahna. And Ahna was just giving it to her, baby. I mean, she was giving it to her, giving her unbothered shade, bitch. So they then take the fight to the kitchen, baby. And then when they get in the kitchen, Rollie and Biggie start getting into it. Biggie says that she didn't appreciate how Rollie switched up on her after Baddies West. Rollie's like, I never switched up. I said everything to you like everybody else said. We were never really that cool. Why are you saying the same thing over and over again? We've already talked about this before. Da! Back in the kitchen, Scotty and Ahna keep going at it, honey. Scotty tries to throw a shoe. Security stops her. Then the hoe tries to grab a drink. Security stops her. Ahna grabs a McDonald's bag and throws it. Scotty starts throwing chicken nuggets at Ahna. Natalie's just like, y'all, stop. We gotta stop. And they all go over to see what's going on in the other room. Back in the other room, it gets even more heated between Biggie and Rollie. Rollie is stinking up that room with that breath, honey. No lie, Biggie is being really annoying. He's just kind of going on and on, just coming across really like oversensitive, a little desperate to be Rollie's friend. And it's just kind of like, ugh. Like, why do you care? Like, Biggie, like, honestly, Rollie ain't shit. She's mean. Fuck her. Be a nice person, Biggie, and just leave her negative ass to the side, okay? You can find new, better friends on Baddies. So as you can tell, behind Rollie, there is Ahna Mac, honey. But Scotty, she was separated from the other girls, but she's trying to get in the den with the other girls, but security's kind of apprehensive, and she's yelling at them saying, Rollie's my friend, and I should be in there, not her. But eventually, they let Scotty in. And Rollie tells Biggie basically, like, I honestly don't care to talk to you no more. We're not cool. Fuck you. And Rollie starts walking upstairs. But Biggie says something and I was like, oh shit. Biggie says, you're just mad because you're not the prettiest fat bitch on Zeus anymore. I said, oh my God, girl. You really think that's what it is, Biggie? I don't know if I would say she's mad that she's not the prettiest big girl. I would say she's mad that she's not the only big girl. You know what I mean? I don't think, that, to be honest with you, Biggie, I don't think that you're prettier than Rollie. I don't. I think you guys are about evenly yoked. Now, Scarface is irritated as fuck with Biggie because Biggie won't shut up. I mean, Biggie is crying, honey. She is really crying. Biggie's also going on about how she's mad that she wasn't able to ride in the private jet with the other girls, and she feels like Rollie is sabotaging her. Rollie comes back downstairs and starts being like, ha ha, you can't get on the private jet, ha 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 ha. Being like, we fly high. No lie, you know this. And then Sky and Camilla are in the background like, ballin'! And I'm just like, oh shit. And Biggie's like, excuse me, why are you doing that? I thought you and I were cool, Sky. Which is like true. Like, when someone is like clearly getting into it with you and then a person that you thought was cool joins in kind of, it's kind of like, all right, bitch, all right. But Biggie confronts Sky about it, honey. I mean, Sky puts down her purse, baby. I'm like, ooh, is she about to do what she was supposed to come here to do? No, they just argue, okay? They just argue back and forth. There's no physical touching. But I will say, Biggie, you should have ran up. You should have ran up, Biggie. That would have been a good moment. You would have popped Sky and would have forced Sky to fight, and we would have been like, yes, we got to see Sky fight. Because honestly, I don't think we're going to get to see Sky fight this season. I honestly don't think we're going to get to see one fight, and she's not going to come back next season. So it's kind of like, I don't know. She's a waste at this point. I mean, Sky, to me, she's a nice person, but she's just not giving anything. Then Scarface comes in the middle and is telling Biggie to shut the fuck up. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you saying, so sit your ass down. In my Candy Burris voice when she was going off on Kenya on that bus on season 6 on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Scarface pushes the heifer, okay? I'm like, oh shit. Scarface was really about to get to her, honey. Security got to step in the middle. If security wasn't there, I think Scarface would have dog walked Biggie big. So they were supposed to go out that night, but it gets so chaotic that they end up canceling it and they just all go to bed for the night. I was like, damn. So the next morning, Smiley FaceTimes Natalie and they're just talking. But sneaky Mariah and Scotty come in and are just listening in. Smiley starts talking about her chain. And then Mariah comes to the phone and is like, yo, yeah, I got your chain and my sister gonna come and da 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 la 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 la. And I was like, oh shit. So basically her sister is gonna meet them at the club later that night to get it on and popping with Smiley's ass. Smiley looked spooked and nervous, but she saw Mariah pop up on that screen though. I'm not even gonna front to you. The next scene, Tsiki, Ahna and Sky sit outside, and T joins in as well. Because T, you know, has been a diva, and she's been, you know, coming and going whenever she pleases, staying at her own hotels, yada, yada, yada. So they basically are just talking about Smiley and shit and everything like that. T asks, who is Smiley even friends with in this house? Like, who is she cool with? And Sky says, Tsiki. And then Tsiki's like, shit, I ain't really cool with her like that. Nah, I mean, she clingy, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, damn. Imagine how Smiley feels watching that back. That shit will hurt. You think somebody's your friend, and then you watch on TV, they say, no, I don't know them like that. They're just a little clingy. Damn, Tsiki. Sky also talks some shit about, you know, Biggie and what happened the night before. You know, nothing too major. So in the next scene, Scarface and Rollie sit down and talk about the night prior and what happened and Biggie and the fights. Sapphire comes in and basically they just talking shit. They're talking shit. Them hoes are talking shit. In the next scene, Biggie, Smiley, and Camilla are sitting down, hanging out. They're basically shit talking, same thing. Camilla is, you know, basically telling Smiley, like, look, girl, why didn't you fight? Like, you should have fought for yourself yesterday. You talk a lot of big gangster shit, but when it's time to fight, you don't fight. And then she's like, oh, I don't feel good. I don't know. Blah, blah. Like, Smiley's just being weird. She's just being a weird bitch. And Camilla sees it. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody's like, Smiley's just this weird hoe. A weird hoe. Biggie talks about what's going on with Scarface, saying that she doesn't know what Scarface's problem is. And I'm thinking to myself, Biggie, I mean, she was just annoyed by you because you kept going on and on and on and on and on and on, and you were loud and so that's why. So the next scene, they get on the bus. The girls are getting ready to go to the Baddie Blunt event. On the way there, Smiley keeps FaceTiming Natalie. Finally, Natalie answers the phone. Smiley asks Natalie, she's like, yo, do you have a hoodie? Natalie's like, why would you need a hoodie? Like, we're going to a club. And then Smiley's like, oh, we're going to a club? Oh, shit, I didn't know. Oh. And Natalie's like, yo, Smiley, I don't want no weird shit going on. Whatever you got planned, like, let's not do it. Like, let's not do it. Natalie even tells Smiley to put it on speaker and tell the girls that she doesn't want no bullshit at her event. Now, they get to the Baddie Blunt event, and it is packed out. Packed out, honey. You know, I really got to give it to Natalie. She's really a businesswoman doing what she got to do, making bags on top of bags on top of bags off of this baddie shit. Good for Natalie. Good for motherfucking Natalie. Now, one thing that does stick out during this is Scarface made the biggest mistake of her life, okay? So, Rollie smokes a blunt, okay? She inhales, okay? And she tries to pass it to Scar Credit. Scar Credit says no, but she then puts her lips to Rollie's lips so she can get the weed through Rollie's mouth. Girl, Scarface, why the fuck would you want to put your mouth anywhere near her face hole? So after that, they get on the bus to go to another club. And it's interesting, Natalie offers deodorant to all the girls because she says that, you know, she doesn't want anybody to be musty. I suspect she was speaking to Rollie. Rollie does a whiff and she doesn't take the deodorant. So they get to the club, and while they're walking in, this man here is accosting Scarface, being like, bitch, who are you? Bitch, who are you? And Scarface tells him, she's like, I'm Scarface, who the fuck are you? And then that man, like, elbows Scarface in the head. And then he also starts yelling, Biggie, Big Big, what's up, Biggie, Big Big, woo! So he's like a fan of Biggie. And she's kind of thinking like, is this guy with Biggie, and is Biggie telling him to do this? I don't know. But they eventually get inside the club, and lo and behold, Victoria, Mariah's sister, comes to the section. Smiley sees her, and from that point, it was stuck and up. But I want to know what you guys think, and this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.